Okay, hello YouTube. I know I promised in my last video that I was going to be doing another haul video from Sally's from I think it was Memorial Day weekend. And I just have been having a lot of problems with the camera, with lighting, how to do YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to practice. I bought a new camera, but I really haven't figured out how to use it yet and how to get the setup right and all that. So right now, I'm not using that camera. I'm just using my iPad. I got some light today, so I have a lot of nail polish I want to go over with you from the hauls that I've been doing for the last few weeks. Really interesting stuff, so I'm going to get with it really quickly. What I want to tell you about in the last couple of Sally's half off clearance days that they've had. I usually go to several different Sally's, just go through all their clearances to see what they have. Some of them have just what they've just marked down, like the Hunger Games had just been marked down, and I think I went through on the first half off and got all the colors that I hadn't bought at full price. So I'm not going to show you those. Everybody's seen the Hunger Game collection, but what I did find in one of those is some that should have been discontinued a long time ago, that should have been out of Sally's a long time ago, which were these finger paints flakies. And I got all of them except for Twisted. Twisted was the only one that I couldn't find. And so that's just what I wanted to show you that I got from that last Sally's haul. And I realized that they had come out like a couple of Christmases ago or something after I got into nail polish. I just got into nail polish this year. And since then, I had about 20 polishes, and now I have probably 300 polishes. So, yes, it's a sickness I'm hoping that I'll get over pretty soon. Okay, so for the other hauls that I want to tell you about, recently I just got some of the Fergie polishes. I think I got about 4 of those. And it's hard to tell on these what the names of them are. Heels of Steel, Grammy Gold. Just set them aside. I have a really bad habit of dropping nail polish and spilling it all over the floor. Tonight's going to be the night. Don't really like this one. It looks really great in the bottle, but it doesn't translate on the nail, or it just doesn't smooth out right on the nail. It looks horrible actually on the nail. So I said I was going to play around with it, try to find a use for it. But here are some of my swatches, and you can see here I've swatched it over gold. I've swatched it over varying degrees of gold and I think black here, which is okay, but you can't see the black. These are black glitters, and you can't see the black glitters. So if you swatch it over black, just plain by itself right here is this one, and that's what it looks like. It's not that great. I don't know what I'm going to do. The look that I like the best is this one, where I just swatched it over a dark gray color just at the tip. So maybe you could wear it something like that, just maybe like do some French tips or maybe some half moons with it. I don't know. I'll play around with it some more, but I don't like it. And then this last one is Ferguson Crest Sarah, I don't know. Maybe that's her full name. I have no idea. I just thought these were, they look like they would just stamp really well. So in addition to these, I like as colors on their own, just being really pretty colors. I'm not really a purple person or this kind of a color person, but they look like it would stamp really well. And I think I would love a red stamping polish. So I stamped some little cherries here in the various colors. So I think they stamped pretty good. So I think those are going to work. Okay, let's get those out of the way. This month at Sally's, they're having their buy 2 get $1 off for the Nina Ultra Pro. And I had tried these before and I didn't like them. I don't like the formula to them. I just didn't like them at all. I had bought maybe like 2 or 3 of them. But they've changed the bottle and they've changed the brush. And I asked her about them, and she said the formula had changed too. So I thought I'd give them another try since the formula had changed. I'm really liking the ones that I bought so far. The brush is a lot thicker, and it's supposedly, you can't really see, well, I guess you maybe a little bit, but it's two brushes together. A lot of the polishes are coming out with not only the thicker brushes, but like the two brushes together so that they apply much better. So this one I really, really love. It's called Holographic Top Coat, and it's just a holographic. You can put this practically over any polish. And as you can see, I think I did that on all of these nails here have this holographic top coat on them, and they all look gorgeous. I love every last single one. I just think it just enhances, you know, you can go from a day to a night look really quickly with that because they just make every polish that you have just pop. And it's a gold tone, and I don't think they have a silver tone, but, and then this one was kind of like a neon. It's called Pearly Brights, and it went on really, really bright. It looks pink outdoors, but it looks, I think, orange indoors, or vice versa. I don't know, but it looks two different colors in the sun and in indoor light, so that's great. Last night I went to a Premier Rewards members only event at DSW, and I got these two polishes here, and I have this one on called Snake Skin Deep, and I just have it stamped with the design here, but it's a really pretty color, and it's kind of a metallic grayish color. It's not a metallic, but it kind of looks a little bit like that. And then the other one is Secret Stash, which I haven't tried. They both look kind of brownish in the bottle, and this one comes out brown, but this one came out, it was a gray color actually, but when I was in the store in the lighting, it looked kind of brown, and that's why I got it, because I thought it was brown, but it's not. It's gray. And what I stamped over it with is this color from Sinful Colors, and it is called Supernova. Now, I know what you're thinking. So I really haven't bought anything from them until I was in there in Walgreens and saw these metallic collection. And I couldn't, I'm always on the hunt for a good metallic that I can stamp with, and I just had to know if it would be a good stamping polish. A lot of the ones that I think are going to be good turn out they're not so good. And one way to tell what the consistency of a polish is, and I started doing this after somebody mentioned it on their video, is that you need to open it up and look at the consistency. Is the brush covered? Is it opaque? Is it thin? Is it a gel? You can kind of tell the consistency of the polish and the formula of the polish when you do that, when you test it like that. And these, when I did, they looked like they would really stamp really well. And there was a whole big collection of them. Talking about the Sinful Colors and the new metallic collection they got, if you're looking for, even if you decided not to buy these, you may want to at least look at them for the fact that they're metallics and they look like they stamp really well. They do stamp really well. I've tested these and I love them. They all stamp just wonderful. Like I said, I stamped with this color, Supernova, and it stamps beautifully. I love it. It's a light pink color, and it stamped really, you can see it over the gray, and I love it. There's a green color that stamps really, really well. A turquoise color that stamps really, really well. And it's called Gorgeous. The green is called Moss Have, M-O-S-S. And the silver is called Heavy Metal. And there's a red. Who can find a red that stamps? I mean, that's virtually impossible. I had to have this. It stamps so great. And it's called Hot Hot Heat. If you don't buy any of the other ones, you got to get this red because it stamps absolutely beautiful, and it's the most beautiful shade of red ever. The couple last things I want to talk to you about is some other base coats that I got. Somebody mentioned in a video that these Revlons, the top and base coat, were like exceptional. So I decided to try them. I haven't had a chance to really try them. I put the base coat on under a color that I had on the other day that I painted a few days ago, and I've already taken that off. I don't leave my polish on too long. I get bored after about 2 days. I'm not gonna lie, 2 to 3 days, and I'm sick of whatever I put on there. But sometimes I just don't have time to change it, and I have to keep it on for like 4 or 5 days. I didn't keep that on that long to know whether it worked or not, and I didn't use the top coat. I just used the base coat. On this one, I put not over the polish, but over the design. I put the top coat, so I'm going to try to wear that for a couple of days and see how that does. But these have double brushes in them as well, so we'll see how that plays out. This is another brand that I bought. I found it at this little Asian beauty supply store for like 99 cents each, base and top coat. And this is a garlic treatment. I didn't know what garlic did or anything, so I started to try it. I really love this base coat. It's been working out really well for me. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and I have no problems with it peeling or chipping or anything like that. I really love this. I kind of love this too. It's not that great. It's a fast dry top coat, and it does dry very fast, but it's supposed to dry 2 layers of polish. So if you're having a lot of thick polish, it's not going to dry all the way through too quickly. It will dry very hard if you leave it for an hour or two. You can get this to dry hard, but for the first 10 minutes, it will dry 2 coats pretty well, and you can walk around and do stuff. But if you gouge it too much, yes, you're going to gouge it. Another thing, the reason why I really don't like this, because I think it still works a lot better than my other top coats I've been using. So I've been trying this, and I really love this, but it sometimes has bubbles for no apparent reason. You'll put it on there, you don't see bubbles, there's no bubbles in the bottle, there's no bubbles anywhere, and then after you apply it, you turn around and look this way, and you look back, and there's bubbles everywhere. I don't know where they came from. And I tried to just do like, the 1, 2, 3 thing and leave it, but I don't know, bubbles just come everywhere. I don't know. So the next one that I want to try is called Dazzle Dry, and I've been hearing wonderful things about this top coat. I definitely want to try it. It's kind of expensive. I'm going to find a way to get me some of that Dazzle Dry, because I heard it's like amazing. It dries completely rock hard in 5 minutes, so that would be awesome. You can wear it for 3 weeks. Some people are saying not just 2 weeks, but 3 weeks, no chips, peeling back or anything. Like, it's great. And it's still shiny and sparkly after 3 weeks. So that sounds like too good to be true, but I definitely want to try it. Every blogger that I've looked at online, everybody says it's great, and so does Robin Moses. And she's been testing it for about a month or so now, and she's now decided that that's her new top coat. So I bought 2 nail polishes from the OPI Germany collection. One of them it's Don't Knock Your Knot Worth. I bought this other color called 999 Okay Fine. I love the name. I love the color. It's gorgeous, and it didn't chip nowhere near as bad as that other one, Don't Knock Your Knot Worth. So I've been wearing this on my toes for 3 weeks. It did, after 4 days, chip on the very tips, but you can't really tell, and I think my toenails are a little bit long now. I'll need to cut them. I don't like long toenails, so definitely they're starting to get a little bit past my toe, so I need to cut them off. But I think that's everything that I wanted to show you. I got a whole lot more nail polish than what I showed you, but that was the things I just want to talk about, the issues and everything like that. All right, talk to you later, YouTube, and have a great day. Bye.